how to use Notion AI and what you can do with it. Okay, first thing first, Notion AI is not for free. It's cost $10 per month, but in my opinion it's totally worth it. And before you consider to buy it, in this video I will show you everything you need to know about Notion AI. Like other AI tools, Notion AI is a little bit different because it has unique insight to your notes. This is pretty awesome in my opinion. You don't have to teach or to explain the AI because you have already distilled your notes and thoughts in your Notion workspace, what different AI feature Notion has and where you can find them. Basically you have following AI feature. You can use it in page, AI blocks, databases, and you can use it in the search and Q&A. I will show it later how to do this. Let's start with the first one. We have here basic Notion template or page. We have a couple options. You can start directly with Notion AI or empty page. We will go with Notion empty page, and if you type /AI and then you have a different option what you can do with the AI feature. It's like a lot of them, and I will explain how to use them. And what I mentioned earlier, this is everything you use in the page. If you type /AI and then you have different features, and you have here AI blocks. We will talk about this later as well. Let's go for this example with brainstorm ideas, and you can see it. I tried it a couple times for my YouTube journey, and let's go this brainstorm 10 titles ideas for a YouTube video about Notion AI, and let's check what we get. Basically he will brainstorm some ideas. The good part, if you have already some information in your page, Notion AI will try to conclude this information to your title. I will show you later a more specific example. Now you can see he brainstormed 10 title ideas for the video. Of course some of them sounds like AI sentences, but it's like a good spot to start. And now from here, for example, how to maximize your workflow with Notion AI, it's not bad. So you can basically start here to how to use Notion AI for beginners, for example. It will be a good title, of course. Let's take a look what the Notion AI blocks exactly do. If you do again /AI, and you have a lot of different features here. You can test them out. My favorite is, of course, brainstorm some idea and explain this, and ask to write and summarize. We will take a look at later as well. Okay, let's check out the blocks. Let's assume custom AI block, for example, and then now we can put the prompt here, for example, like this. And if you create the template, you don't have to write this prompt every time, so you have it on this block. For example, if I click now generate, it will automatically generate this idea, so you don't have to write it again. This is a good use case if you have already good prompt and which have a good result or delivered you good results. You can use it and you have like a template, so you just click one button and it will generate for you the specific action. In my case is YouTube titles. We can take a look, more specific example. If you take a look here, one of my video ideas, my simple iPad setup, and I put it here, my checklist, and I will show you how it works. If we go for the title, I have some rules here, and let's delete this one, like more advanced prompt. And you can see here I have some rules here, what I want to keep in mind. And the cool part, Notion AI will recognize it and apply it to the titles. Let's check it out. So I just have a title here, brainstorm video idea for this YouTube video, and let's check it out, what results we get. Now he generated 10, and you can see here, for example, how to action and subject. And here you can see how I set up my iPad, a simple guide with really cool stuff you can do with Notion AI. You have basically tried to take this framework and to apply to the title. You can even write more advanced prompt that you get better results. For example, hey, let's continue more with this one, or let's check it out. If you click here, and ask AI, and then you can generate more ideas. This one, for example, and then he will generate more ideas in this specific example, what you like more, and then you have 10 more different, and then you can replace it or discard. So this very powerful if you use it right. Another use case will be for meeting notes or for books. Let's take a look how it works for books. Let's check it out how we can use it for books, for example. All right, I have here my database for Readwise. Readwise is it's nice tool for combine all your readings which you highlighted in like Apple Books or Kindle, and then will automatically synchronize and push it to my Notion database. If you want to check it out, I have a link in the description. You can, I think, 30 or 60 days for free. You can try it out. Highly recommend. It's great software. Okay, let's continue here. Before we go more in the AI block features, let's check the AI feature for databases. You probably can see here I have here AI summary, and I will show you how you can do it as well. Notion recently made some updates, so it might change over time, but don't worry, the principles are the same. Okay, if we click here, and this is already new, you can see the AI try to forecast what you want to do. For example, I don't want to use this one, I just want to go text, and then you can select option, and then you can see summarize or custom autofill. And custom autofill, you can write your own prompt, what exactly you want to find out. For example, good use case will be give me 5 actionable advice from this book, but for this example we go with summary, and then save changes, turn to auto update. Okay, now we have text AI, and if we click here, let's find an English book, Limitless, and the AI will here write short summary what is the book about. So it's pretty handy, so you don't have to read all the book again, so you just can skim through it, and it's super powerful for me. You can see it here, I use it every time. For example, for all the books where I rate it very high, I can every time check it out and reread them or go more into detail. Once again, you can choose any property, I guess, text, number. This is really just new. They released it a couple of weeks ago that you have this suggestion feature. And let's go one more time, text, and then autofill, and then select option, and then you can choose what feature you want to see, like key infos, translate, summary, or custom autofill. I highly recommend summary, and I use translate as well. For example, if I have some good prompts for question in English, I like to translate them in German. So I have both. If I have a meeting with my client, so I have English question, and in German I don't have to think too much, so I have everything set up. Okay, great. Let's delete this one. Okay, now let's come back to the AI block feature. Let's go to this book, Limitless, and open it up here. And now we can do some fancy stuff here. We can, for example, set some AI block, and then you can, for example, summary as well. But we did it here, but it's also an option here to summarize this page in 1 or 2 sentences. So every time if you have new notes, if you type notes by yourself, it's very handy. So you just click this button, and then it will generate again the summary of it. But what I really like to do is to write custom prompts. We will use again AI block or action items. Let's check it out with action items we get if we use this prompt. I like to use like give me 5 actionable advice from the book as a prompt, and then I can apply it to my project, my areas. Or let's check what we get here. Okay, interesting. Okay, it's pretty accurate, to be honest. Okay, overcome limit beliefs is it's not easy action step. I will improve memory is also not very good. action step, but this one is pretty good. Schedule your distraction time. I did to this one as well. From here on, it's not too bad. Okay, let's check what we can do if we write our own prompt. Let's one more time and custom AI block 5 actionable. It rise twice from this book. Okay, let's check what we get if we try this prompt. Okay, you can see do it more. What does this mean? For example, overcome limits belief, and then you can read it a little bit more. This is like, for me at least, is very useful, so I don't have to reread the book. I can just skim it and then just give me a reminder for it. Cool. Yeah, this is AI blocks feature. It's one of my favorite. So you can just put it in your templates, like I showed before for my YouTube example. If you have your specific needs, then you can apply it as well for a project. It will be nice as well. And for meeting notes is like game changer. It saves you so much time. All right, let's take a look. Another example. I generated here like a little email. No worries, it's just an example. Okay, the good part, you can always, if you select the text and then ask AI for some specific action. For example, if you click here, fix grammar, spelling, make shorter, longer, change tone, you can see here that if you email or text, you can change the tone and simplify language. And of course you can translate it in, I don't know how many languages we already here have. I use very often English and German, of course. So for sometimes it's easy to write the email for me in German and then I can translate it in English. Or sometimes it's easy to write it in English because you have simpler words and then translate it to German. Both ways is a possibility. Let's check it out. For example, let's say I wanna change tone. Let's go with friendly. Let's check what we get. Oh, this is so AI like. I hope this message finds you well. I mean, this is like I don't know why they do it. Maybe I write the wrong prompts, but no one writes this one. At least not me. I'm not sure about you guys, but no one started this email with this sentence. And then they change the context like more friendly. Yeah, it's not bad at all. So let me know if you would send some email like this. And then you can replace this, of course, and then you have it. Let's go with improved writing. Make it short. Let's actually try to make it shorter. It's too long. Elon Musk don't like to read too much emails. And then we have a short and sweet. Cool. I'll send it later. I will let you know, guys, if I get recruited by SpaceX through this email. Next feature is Q&A. You have couple options to use it. The first one you have in the right corner here, ask AI, and you can ask them some question and then they will scan your database and give unique insights to your note or what you asked. This is pretty handy. Let's check how it works. How many monk modes did I see in the past? It should be 9. Let's check if it's true. Oh, you have completed 9 monks in the past. Whoa, this is pretty accurate. It's very good. And then you can just jump to the monk modes and then you can see it here with the numbers. Cool. This is pretty badass, to be honest. Another way to do it, if you hit Command P and then you have Ask AI for Notion and then you get the same results. If you use the Notion app, I think you have like up here, the feature that you can quick search. I'm not sure which shortcut it is, like Shift Command Space, I think. Not sure, I disabled. Now we have the same feature here that you can ask AI for specific questions. Okay, let's check how many books did I read in the past. Okay, you have read last 4 books in the past. Show your work. Okay, it's pretty good so far. I reread them and this is pretty accurate. Cool. And even they showed me my YouTube, where I talk about in my YouTube channel about these books. Cool. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you can apply or you learn something new in this video. I hope you can start using Notion AI. It's really game changing for me, at least. I can use everything in one place, and Notion AI have unique insights to my notes. This boosted my productivity. If you enjoyed this video, I will link more videos about Notion. You might enjoy them as well, and see you in the next one.